Going on, Pam? This is the best lunch ever. $6.50 plus a pop. $6.50 plus a pop. Hey Jody, you ready? Look at this. Carne asada fries. Carne asada fries. Look at these beautiful carne asada fries. Look at these beautiful carne asada fries. $6.50. Yep. Here's the hot sauce going on, but not on Daisy's part. Daisy's gonna give a taste test. Daisy, how do you like the carne asada fries? $6.50. These are so damn good. Let me tell you why these are good. Hey Tasha, let me tell you why these are good. Because the meat is good, no fat, homemade salsa, and fries would be just good by themselves. Fresh tomatoes, homemade hot sauce, great cheese, $6.50 plus the pop. So great. $6.50. Daisy's gonna try the fries. She loves them. Good girl, huh? These are so damn good. I highly recommend this. This is $6.50 with a pop, and all homemade. Good, and the fries. You know, you get those good fries at a fair or a carnival, the good ones. I'd order that. I don't like fries. Most places are shitty. These are good fries. So every bit of the ingredients is top notch. And after this, I used to go to this place as a kid, Marino's Bakery. It's a little place. Used to be a lot bigger. All homemade Italian. I'll go in there and get a pepperoni roll. As soon as I destroy these fries. Hey, Avril, how you doing? I mean, they could, if they paid charge $10 for these, I'd buy them. So damn good. And you know what? It's better than Mi Pueblo. This is the tops I know of. I can't even eat them all. You gotta go home tonight. The bakery, I don't know about that. That's been around forever. That bakery. So good. Daisy's doing great. Daisy likes meat more than the fries. I got a lot of interviews. I think probably 8 or so. I'm going to make one more run through there, and then I'm going to head out to the park. Yeah. Yeah, I interviewed Maddie. No, that's why I'm going back through one more time. Talk to Raven. I hope so. Yeah, Raven's a sweetheart. I'm telling you, man, you guys, ones that don't know already, you need to read up on heroin addiction. And you look at their plight entirely different. Yeah, Raven's so damn pleasant. Cricket looked great. I talked to just a sweet girl. You know, I'll tell you something. I probably shouldn't say this, but I listened to Cricket talk to her mother for about 5 minutes. And you tend to assume things when you run into these people on the road. Cricket looks like she's about 12, although she's 26. I got her to say it on camera. And you kind of get the impression she came from a nice middle class area, Lake Orion. And you think, well, you just kind of picture like the all American family and one wild child, and she heads out, and that's Cricket. I listened to her talk to her mom. It's not like that at all. I mean, I don't know too many daughters that would talk to their mother the way she did, and the mother talk back. You know what I'm saying? You see, Daisy's got a burr stuck to her face. I mean, you could tell by the dialogue that I doubt it was Ozzy and Harriet growing up. It's about 70 degrees here. Beautiful day. Daisy's got a burr stuck to her face I gotta take off. Allen Park is one of the small suburbs near Detroit. It stayed decent over the years. And I can tell you how they did that. Good school systems and high taxes. I mean, you weren't getting in here unless you were willing to pay high taxes. And I hate to say it, you guys, but that's what keeps areas nice. It's just a different clientele. Somebody willing to pay high tax takes care of their property different than somebody always looking for the best deal around. Hey, Mark. Over here tearing up this carne asada. Partying with my Daisy. Yeah, Detroit's great. Where do you live now, the person thinking about business? Avril, where do you live now? This is the best lunch possible. Oh, bye, Scotland. I think you're a little ways away. My dad was Scottish. Cheap bastard. Hey, Mama. Hey, Jacksonville. How you doing? Here you go, Days. Yeah, I'm gonna upload them when I get home. Yep. Here you go, Daisy. Yeah, I'm gonna go home tonight. Yeah, I took a lot of still photography. I didn't take my camera in there. Hey, Val, how you doing? People ask why I don't go to other cities. Yeah, I'm down in Allen Park now. I'm gonna be in Delray in a minute. It's because they're too boring. I'm right next to Detroit. You go on, Dazer. Any great white what? Great white what? Here you go, hon. Look at this, almost all gone. Humpback whales. Yeah, I went whale spotting a few times, saw a bunch of them. I did, man. Nothing left. Daisy helped me. I mean, $6 in a pop. I'm telling you, man, their business wouldn't change if they charged $10. Yeah, I think she's got some Shih Tzu in her. I think she does. Yeah, Cape Cod, that's where I saw them. It's beautiful watching them. Now, here's another reason why I don't like taking people around, riding around with me. Because it gets in the way of my trash. Daisy, you good girl, huh? Oh yeah, I think you really like these videos. Let me show you this old-fashioned, pocketed ethnic group areas around here. A lot of Italians, you know. Not that you have to be Italian to like Italian bread, but you know what I'm saying. A lot of grandparents still hanging in there. So this is like Mario's Bakery. Really good, you know, Italian stuff. That old mellow looking dog. How you doing?
Hello, pretty good.
Good. Do you have any pepperoni rolls?
I am totally out.
Oh, you are? Oh, okay. Got anything close to that?
No.
I was telling everybody how good this place is.
Yeah, no.
Oh, shoot. Nothing? I gotta get here earlier?
You can never tell around here.
Oh, okay.
You really can't.
All right, thanks a lot.
Okay, bye-bye.
All out of pepperoni rolls. See what I mean? What is it, 1 o'clock and they're already sold out of pepperoni rolls. It's that kind of good stuff if you like it. See, there's the taco stand. Taqueria. It's a bitch parking in there. It looks like it was an old A&W or something. There's the Dazer. You guarding Dad's van, hun? Huh? Are you guarding the Astro van, hun? Daisy got her taqueria too. Didn't you, Daisy, get your taqueria, hun? Dazer, look at me, hun. Dazer, don't ignore me like that. Dazer. Yeah, she's up there all the time when she's watching the van. Daisy, don't ignore Dad. Dazer girl, you know I'm talking to you. She's got a fix on somebody. Oh, a food truck? Oh, that'd be cool. I don't see those driving around like I used to. As soon as the engine starts, Daisy will jump down. Daisy, you're supposed to be jumping down. Yeah, the damn phone's been turning off when I chuck the battery charge. These are old neighborhoods, kept nice. See what I mean? They fix the sidewalks, man. You never see cracked sidewalks around here. Now, Lincoln Park, right next door, hasn't suffered the same fate. Once that blight starts moving into your town, it's over. These cities start losing the ability to afford to keep it maintained, and it's lights out. So, all in all, good school systems and a high tax base. I mean, high, I'm not talking about ridiculously high. I'm talking about getting what you pay for, or what keep places nice. Paying a reasonable, fair fee to be sustainable. And that's what this city has done, and that's what the city right next to it has not done. It's got nothing to do with race and all that other bullshit. It seems like it does, but it's basically when, for a number of reasons, communities start to head south. Look up, I'm in Del Rey a lot, and I've done like a gazillion photographs there and video. Look up Del Rey on Google. Super rich history. It's kind of sad to just see that place get ignored. It's such a rich Hungarian history tied to it. Immigrants in general. Not a damn plaque, memorial, nothing. Just mowing it down like it ain't shit. Yeah, I don't believe that witch shit, so I never pay any attention to it. It's a perfect place to start a story like that. Daisy. I'm on Allen Road going north, and I'm coming up to South or Outer Drive now, going east. So, this is still excuse me. And I didn't feel too good down this trip. Felt shitty the whole time. I didn't really know I was getting a cold. Now you'll see as we head east, things start to head south. Now, as we head into Lincoln Park, you'll see it starts to deteriorate. And that's basically because of blight. Hilton Head, I don't know when I'm going to come there. I had a guy bugging me to come there this weekend, but as you know, I'm not home. You know, I like doing this. And when I get talked into doing something else, I dread it to the day I go and look forward to leaving. So I try to just not do them. You know, what are these guys doing over here? Oh, must have been somebody had a heart attack or something. Got to putting the guy in the stretcher. You know, that's Melvindale Police. It's like right on the borderline here. Now, as we head further east here, we'll be still in Lincoln Park. We'll be coming up to Ford Street. And you'll see what I mean. This is I-75. I'm going under it now. The reason I'm not getting on 75 is because Daisy wants to stick her head out, and I don't want her to get a rock in the eye. So I keep my speed low. So I'm going right under 75 now. You know, for some reason there's a group of people out there that it bothers them that I don't tell them what street I'm on. I mean, I don't really get that. You know, it's just showing a area of, you know, a city. What difference does it make what street I'm on? It's not like you're going to go there. It's not like I don't care what street I'm on. Why would I want to explain it to other people? So as we cross Ford here, you'll see a definite turn to the south. And I think that we're going to be coming up. Let me think about this. It's right on the border, Lincoln Park E-course, so I'm not really sure. But as we head east and hit Jefferson, then we'll come up through Rouge. And you'll see now the wheels are going to come off. Crime's high, poor police support, you name it. Roads are shitty. Got everything you don't want. Dead trees, even the trees are dead. I'd like to be in the right lane, but it's too bumpy. You start to see like abandoned houses and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I thought. We're into E-course. E-course has seen its better days. I'm gonna upload them when I get home. Probably not till late tonight. Next time I'm gonna bring my laptop and try a hotspot. See how that works. Yeah, I could do Wi-Fi that way. I just haven't done it yet because I've always read the speeds are so low. But you see what I mean? The difference, you'll start to see a big change in the houses. You'll start to see bars on the windows and, you know, just a lot of poorly maintained structures. So this is West Jefferson. This is where you'll really see the wheels come off. As we head from Ecorse into Rouge. Now this isn't a new phenomenon. I mean, I graduated from high school in a suburb close to here, Flat Rock. And this Ecorse was already pretty much blighted out when I was in high school. So was Rouge. You'd have had to been here about 15 years before then. So in the late 50s to really see thriving, beautiful neighborhoods. You'll notice as you're in areas like this, it's lotto, liquor, cigarettes, and gas. And in between those places are are bars and liquor stores. So here we see what I mean, banding gas stations. Practically all the businesses on the main drag are out of business. Empty buildings. You know, other suburbs, property values have went up, but you don't see it too much for some reason around Ecorse and Rouge, which I find a little odd. So this is pretty much DOA. They have fixed West Jefferson before you could barely drive down it. You know, for years the bridges were out. The Dix Bridge, the Fort Street Bridge, and the West Jefferson Bridge, and basically these places were just killed. Excuse me. I mean, they were bad anyway, but that pretty much finished them off. See these places, tits up, game over. There's the old Rusty Saloon. You know, one thing I always found interesting with Blight is you never know when it's going to be the last day for something. Like when you're going to have your last lunch there, your last drink, you buy your last lottery ticket. It just all of a sudden kind of happens one day and you're not going there, you're going somewhere else. It's very subtle. Before all this happened, if you would have fast forwarded and you'd have told the residents this is what your community is going to look like in 10 years, they wouldn't have believed you. And Ecorse look Rouge, kind of like old community facilities. Just a really low tax base. Nobody's paying. You live here, even your depression will be depressed. Yeah, it used to be Great Lakes Steel. That's just a shell of itself now, and I think they've renamed it. Out of business car washes. Party stores, tits up. The only reason Delray is showing promise is because of Commerce, the new bridge going in. Now this Zenith lunch up here used to have excellent breakfast, busy all the time. And I went by there yesterday. I was going to get an omelet and they're closed. Right here. And they survived it when this bridge up here was out. Just kind of weird. If you ever come to River Rouge, by all means, watch your speed. This is the biggest speed trap I've ever seen. They hide everywhere. And this next light up here is actually Schaefer. They call it Coolidge when it comes into Rouge. And that's 25 miles an hour. It seems like there's a school near there. I can understand during school hours, but that's basically a huge source of their revenue is writing tickets. And it's actually not this light, it's the next light. You know, if you were a community around, even Windsor, Ontario is, having its problems. At least when you're a big city and you fail, the feds will come in and give you some bailout money and, buy you some new police cars and stuff like that. When you're just a little community that bordered Detroit that basically depended on Detroit's resources, you don't get anything. You're just a little old broke town. And it's very noticeable in places like this. River Rouge used to be, where I'm at now, used to be a thriving middle class, working class community. So there it is, Coolidge right there at this light. They pick them off all day long. A lot of, the facades and the street repair and stuff were federal grants. It wasn't the tax base. They don't even have enough money to do that. See a printing company out of business. All these bars are out of business. All these businesses are closed. Bricked fronts. Looks like old Smokey's pizza subs and calzones may be hanging in there. Yep. Yeah, good for them. If you're in business in this community, man, you're hats off to you. Excuse me. Up here at this next light, I worked as a security guard here right out of high school. I went to a junior college. And there's a roller rink that was on the corner, and a mayor got shot there one night, a local mayor. Some kind of bullshit. That was 1975. This is all heavy industry here. So this is the Rouge River Bridge. It's down West Jefferson. And I'll be crossing this. Kind of a nice view. This bridge was out for years. Actually, the lady that was working in the tower was drunk and lowered the bridge as a freighter was going under it. So you got a good view of AK Steel to the left. You can see that big red building down there. It's kind of a stretch. And here's the you see they got a freighter down there unloading something. So this is, I'm in Delray now. Just crossed over from River Rouge to Delray. Here's the sewage purification plant. A couple concrete plants down around here. See, that's all coal they're going to use for the furnaces in the winter. Piles of coal. That's Zug Island over there. Getting stacked up for the winter. The river freezes, gets too cold, the Sioux locks get shut down. The coal supply gets cut off, so they stack up as much as they can going into the winter. Here's the old Ideal bar up here. It looks like Richard. There's Zug Island over there. This is all buildings. These ought to be getting torn down any day. I don't know why this car didn't turn or go straight. It was sitting here even though the light was green. There was a boat and a car there. Somebody must have picked up, burned out car and an old scrapped boat. Surprised that shingled house right there hasn't been burnt down yet. All the rest of them are. One of the major firebugs in this area died last year, drug overdose. A lot less buildings getting burned down. You'd never think a death in the community would make it get better. Come on, look at this guy. Oh, fucking dumbass. Doesn't even look. This was a cute little Mexican party store that was open, closed last year. See, the state it used eminent domain and got a lot of this property. This little market, they bought out the houses, swapped houses. People could go to different places. This place should be getting leveled any day. I don't know what the holdup is. Longest two-way hallway in the country. This produce place. You can go in there and buy your own produce before 10 o'clock in the morning. Longest continuous hallway of retail in the United States. This is Southwestern High School. What's left of it. So past this second light down there is where Monica was hit by a car. Around West Jefferson and Calvary. Excuse me. It's like they're putting, changing all the electrical up and down Campbell. See, looks like they're unloading a big container. Bet you can't even drive down there. Find that. Nope, can't. I'm tired. Ugh. Well, I would have never thought in a million years this many people could be on a chat during the daytime. You ever see a State Farm insurance office like that where they got to bring down metal protective shutters at night? Yeah.
Hey, Tom,
Yeah.
got a minute?
Yeah.
See you on the other side there,
All right. Go past those cars.
All right.
Like an open area.
All right, buddy.
All right. Another guy that recognizes me from YouTube. Yes.
I don't want days at a time.
Yeah, no, she will
Yeah.
too. How you doing?
Good. My name is Ray,
Oh, hi, Ray.
and glad to meet
Good to
you.
meet you.
I've been following your channel for the last couple of years.
Oh,
I
okay.
used to work for the railroad. I used 4th Street,
Oh, yeah,
Jefferson, and
Yep,
Michigan Avenue
yeah.
were my beat.
Right, I remember
And-
I talking to you one time.
I'm not sure.
Emailing. I mean, through the chat. You commented about working to the railroad for like 40 years?
I'm not the same guy.
You're not the same guy.
No,
All right.
no. I'm not that really up on all this.
Oh, okay.
I just I was watching your live feed from Allen Park. I live in Dearborn Heights now.
Oh, do
I
you?
used to live in the neighborhood down here.
Oh, cool.
And when I first saw one of your videos, it was like I was behind the wheel.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I was just over in Allen Park at that taco place.
That's what I said. I was watching you eat.
Yeah, it's excellent food. You ever eat there?
No.
Excellent.
But I was telling my son about the one Pancho's
Yeah, Pancho's, yeah.
over on
Yep.
Lafayette.
Yeah.
And he eats there all the time.
Yeah, it's good.
He told me that their food is stupendous.
Yeah, they're nice people.
Yeah,
They're always real
and,
kind to the people.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what.
Huh.
After I've found out, I've gotten you know you
Yeah.
inadvertently.
Yeah.
And the trust you've built up with these ladies.
Yeah, I think I am, yeah.
All the years that I traveled down there and I saw how everything was headed.
Yeah.
And I felt so bad.
Nah, it sucks, man. It really does. That's where I'm learning, you know.
And the things that you do for them girls does my heart good, buddy.
Oh, good, man. Glad you enjoy it. Yeah.
Oh man, you
Good.
wouldn't believe this. I've been bragging about you.
Oh, thank you.
I tell a lot of people, go
No,
to the
it's-
chosen one, find that channel. I've been subscribed.
Thank
for
you. Yeah.
And
I got a lot of enemies too, so.
well, I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you what, a lot of them leave you alone because of
Yeah.
what you do for the others.
Yeah, I don't get bothered by anybody.
That's cool. That's really cool.
You know, the girls, the drug dealers, the cops, nobody.
Yeah. Well, like I used to, from my front porch, I could stand on my porch and look over I-75 and see the front door to Southwestern High School. So that's all.
Yeah, it sucks what's happened to that. You know, that Indian outfit was supposed to refurbish the front facade.
Mhm.
They haven't done anything.
Yeah, that's just, well, I don't.
That was part of the deal.
I don't even call this the neighborhood anymore.
No,
I
it
just
sucks.
call it the sewer.
Yeah, no, it is.
But
Shitty.
it's something that's been burning a hole in my pocket.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll give it to whoever you want.
No, I'm on a.
Thank you, man. Who do you want to get it? Oh, no way, $100.
Anyone that dole it out against for the ladies, I tell you what.
But that is very kind of you.
I
You
feel
sure you
so-
want to do this?
I do. Honest to God, I do.
All right, I'm gonna do it today.
Well, I'll be looking for your
Yeah,
food
hey,
tonight.
yeah. Let me hang on. Let me get you a card, and I got something else in the back for you.
And
I just-
and
I
I
just-
got a number too, so if you're
Okay.
maybe we can hook up.
Yeah,
I mean,
that sounds good.
All right, I got my
Hang on.
number in the car here. I got it written down.
Okay,
Actually,
hang
I
on a
was
second.
gonna- I was going to give him a.
Yeah, I live there. Yeah.
Hi, Daisy puppy.
Yeah. Be
I'm not
careful
gonna try to
petting her.
touch you. I know how protective she is of you, so I respect her for that.
Yeah, she was
And
a
I
rescue.
tell you what, in real life, she's really a cutie.
Yeah, she's a great dog.
Yeah.
She was one of my.
It's the loyalty that makes them good.
Here's one of my refrigerator magnets,
Oh,
and here's some cards.
oh, I will pass.
Yeah.
If you're down this way.
Yeah, right. I'll do that. Next time I come down, we'll go out to dinner. Now, I want to be specific. Now, what exactly do you want to be done with this $100? Tell me exactly how you'd like to see it done. Break it up to tens like I do.
Yeah. I'll give it, spread it out to like 10 different ones.
Okay.
At your discretion.
Okay, I'll do it.
You know,
And anytime I give money out, I always
I wish it could be more.
No,
but,
that's-
I'm on a
that's
fixed
fine.
Income too,
no, I appreciate it. What I do is I always upload whatever I give out. Whether it's you saw me giving out gifts the other day that people sent. Yeah, so that's going to happen with yours too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I just don't want to take the chance of someone saying, actually, there's two people. One sent me $50.
Well, I caught that.
Yeah, and I haven't. He's still
hanging on to it.
Yeah, and there's another 20 for carnations, but I just forgot about it. So I'll do that next time. But everybody, I want to be totally accountable for everything.
Okay, but
Thank you, man. This is a great day, man. You made my day.
I know you're an honest person.
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah.
Well, we all slip now.
Yeah.
But nothing ridiculous.
No, yeah, great. Thank you very much, man. You made my day. This really restores my
You've
faith
made
in
my
humanity.
last 2 years, my friend,
Oh.
because I know the neighborhood too.
Yeah, this is great,
And
man.
when I saw you when you were eating
Yeah.
and you were talking to somebody, or
Yeah.
you were commentating,
Yep.
and you were going to be heading back this way. That's cool.
Yeah.
The last 2 days, I've been down here looking.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. You found me, man.
Well,
It's crazy though. You would catch.
a new Boston.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm going there now. I'm gonna make one more pass down Livernote and get on at Wyoming
Stroll,
and take her out and let her run around her favorite park.
yeah.
Oh, great! I've been going there before it was a park. I grew up in Flat Rock, right there on the river. Yeah. So yeah, I was going there before it was a park. So it's a lot of happy memories for me.
This
like-
neighborhood.
No, I
lived
know.
here about 40 years, and I just saw it.
No, I
I
know.
just know the Del Rey debate.
Yeah. No, you're right. Don't feel bad though. It's like that in a lot of big cities.
Well, yeah.
It's just we kind of got spoiled here in Detroit.
Well, I found out that you can't really trust the police.
No way, man. Thank God they don't hassle me. They don't come when they show up when you call them. I got a lot of good videos this trip. Yeah.
Well, actually, I started out with just watching First Amendment auditors.
Yeah.
Then I started.
Oh, okay.
It was like I told you, obviously,
Yeah.
I've been on
No.
the
No.
street.
Yeah,
You know what I was
man.
doing?
Hey, I'm totally addicted to this area.
Toledo
Yeah.
and Junction.
Yeah.
I stopped. I didn't. So I knew exactly where
Some addresses mean something to you, and I'll photograph them for you and send them to you. Okay. Oh. Yeah.
I turned him over to the Detroit police. They did a raid, and the cops told the people that they raided, you can thank rape me.
Is that during the Kwame days?
No.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. Yeah. Lots changed since then. Now he's just got an adulterer.
This school.
Yeah, no, I know.
There's so much.
That's great. You ran into me, man.
I swear,
Yeah, that's so unbelievable.
I was going down court and I see you coming this way.
Yeah. Yeah, man, the van.
300,000 miles on it.
347.
That shows something.
No.
That
Man, that 4.3 is the best engine they ever made.
well,
I've had two of these actually.
Actually, I have an S10 that has a 4.3.
Oh, it'll go forever. That's a great engine.
It runs good.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do when this dies. Get some plastic
Get
piece of
another
shit.
one.
Yeah, I wish I could. I look for them all the time,
Yeah.
but they always got crazy miles on them, which I don't mind if they were maintained.
As long as they're maintained.
Yeah, that's right.
Save myself a lot of money.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of stuff on it.
Yeah,
But now, it's mostly all electronic.
yeah, it is. They don't want you working on them.
Well, now I really like to go down doing the sensors.
Yeah,
It tells me I have a low tire.
yeah,
I aired it up and everything and no rock. So it's in the sensors.
3,000 miles.
Yes, I just,
Shit, I don't
I
give
just
a
pushed
shit.
the button.
Yeah, they want to get my attention. It's gonna have to quit running.
I did again, buddy.
Hey, man, great.
Have a
It's
good
made
day.
my day. Thank you, man. It really means a lot to me. Just to be able to start out with a hobby, and I came down here for 10 years and nobody thought a thing of it. I'm gonna do it until the day I die. And it's just interesting along the way I pick people up lately.
That other guy that come up to you.
Yeah, lately. But
Well, I'm finding it.
yeah, thank you. Appreciate it, man. Well, you're gonna see it on. I'm gonna get on.
Well, I'll be
tape.
watching the tape.
All right. Great. This is great, man. Thanks a lot. No, it's just super. Oh, wow, you look pretty good. Oh, there you go. Get me in shape. Yeah. Good. Yeah, shit, me too. Hey, thanks. Great.
Because he still actually lives out.
Oh, okay.
All his friends are still.
Yeah, tell him to flag me down if he sees me. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Guy gave $100 to hand out to the girls. He saw me eating at the taco place and for me. Daisy on the dash, babe. Wasn't that sweet of him? He said, hand it, strings attached. Daisy kept a good eye on the van. It's my girl. Hey, this guy lived in Detroit, been around, worked the road. Really good guy, very knowledgeable, you know, familiar with the places that I go. Shit, I gotta be careful who I piss off. That's the fourth person that's come up to me on this trip and, you know, put two and two together. I'm gonna have to start being nicer. See, I've told you guys all along, things change. Now I'm gonna need to start wearing a bulletproof vest. Now my next problem is converting into tens. Well, that made my day. Look at that idiot. Anybody on here got any connections on Avenue here where I can change this $100 into tens? Because I don't have, there's no Chase Bank here. Everybody I take it to as a stranger is going to think it's counterfeit. See, I'm getting around to witching hour now. I'm getting the hell out of here with traffic. This is my last Michigan stroll. I got some tens anyway from before, but I don't mix up donating money with interview money. It's getting hot out. That figures, doesn't it? I'm breaking my promise to myself. I'm going to make one more run. I'll make this one last pass. Hopefully I get lucky. Now I'm gonna head out of Dodge. Gotta take my Daisy to her favorite park. Give Ray a $100 credit. Hi, hon, you good girl? Well, I think that's going to be it for anything exciting, you guys. I'm going to get out of Dodge, and I wish I could have found some people, but that's the nature of the business. You'd think it'd be loaded with people on a good, beautiful, sunny day, but I know better. So Ray, you got a $100 credit. I'm going to get on the expressway here, and I'm going to head out of town, take Daisy to her favorite park. And then I'll probably screw around the park for a few hours, 2-3 hours. Then I'll maybe go by the airport, dick around, stop at a bookstore on the way home. Now I'll upload my videos when I get home. So there's not going to be anything exciting. Set me, oh no. See, it's already getting a little heavy. This is such bullshit. I thought they weren't doing this during the week. God damn it. I don't feel like getting off at Telegraph and going south and cutting over to the park, so I guess I'll just grin and bear it. Excuse me. And I caught a damn cold. That first night down here, you know, and I had to be there Saturday by noon. I don't think I think that could be the worst I ever felt in my life. Tired. Yeah, Beaumont Hospital. That's where they had a big shot cardiologist that was doing all sorts of lectures, working at the hospital, and come to find out he wasn't even a doctor. Google it. Beaumont Hospital, fraudulent cardiologist. But it gets better. He was actually an airline pilot. Get any crazier than that? You know, when I was going to a health club in Chicago, a lot of celebrities went there. It was in the building I lived in. And there was this husband and wife that went there, and they claimed to be Harvard Law School grad, or Harvard Medical School grad. And I listened to them bullshit here and there, and it just didn't seem legit. And then she applied to teach aerobics part-time, claiming that she wanted to give back to the community. And, you know, was appreciative for such a great education. So I got her aside one day and said, "Oh, Harvard, huh? You know," I said, "How'd you do in your MCAT? Blah, blah, blah. And where else did you apply to? Blah, blah, blah. How'd your interview go? Where'd you go to undergraduate school? Blah, blah, blah." And I should tell you, she didn't pass the old litmus test. So the next day, there just happened to be somebody in the health club that had a heart attack. And she actually did a half-ass, you know, job of, you know, asking him questions and blah, blah, blah. And this husband happened to be there at the time. So, you know, he has knowledge of this bullshit. So I thought, I got thinking about it. So I checked her out. Sure as shit. Total bullshit. She didn't go to Harvard, neither did he. So I was friends with the manager there. And I said, "Hey, this aerobics instructor is full of shit. She's not Harvard medical school grad." And he said, "How do you know?" I said, "Well, I checked her out, and she never went to Harvard. She didn't even live in around Harvard. How could you go to Harvard?" And, you know, he's from Iowa, and that's the last mailing address he had. He didn't go to Harvard either, but who cares? He's not working there. So they asked me what I thought they should do. And I said, well, I'd ask them to come up. She's representing herself as a, you know, they got sloppy. They bought into this bullshit, so they didn't require anything when she applied. So I said, well, ask her to produce her medical school certificate, and you want to see her GPA, or on her transcripts. Sure as shit. You wouldn't have believed these phony, cheesy ass transcripts and this fake diploma from Harvard. So they canned her. And a couple days later, I called the state of Illinois, and I said, "Hey, you got this fruitcake that just treated someone that had had a heart attack, representing herself as a physician." You know, they couldn't do anything about it. You know why? Because she didn't accept money for services as a licensed doctor. There was no penalty out there for someone as long as they didn't accept a fee. Is it getting any nuttier than that? Tired. This was Detroit's answer to the Super Bowl when they had the Super Bowl at Detroit. That was a payback to the Ford field. See the bridge? And they got football-shaped supports. This guy's not getting in. No, you're not, motherfucker. Fucking trucker got in his ass too. Man, remind me never to go this way again. This is crazy.